Y'all, that bird scooter almost took me out. Almost took me out, almost into my life. Almost into my life. And I hate that. I don't like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cheyenne and you are watching Shy TV. Okay, so today on my channel, I said I was gonna do a mukbang, but I'm not hungry for real. So yeah, y'all are just gonna hear me talk. So I have a story time, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, I almost lost my poor ankle. So this is what happened and how I almost lost my ankle to a bird scooter. So let's get into it. I decided to eat some sorbet while I was recording that. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so kind of cold. Yeah, those little bird scooters tried to take me and my poor little ankle out. If you have a sensitive stomach, I'm sorry. I will insert some pictures to show you what it looks like. You can skip over it. Just beware. That's what my ankle looked like. Nasty. So me and my friends were riding around uptown on the little bird scooters because I have not seen the Black Lives Matter mural. How do you pronounce that? Mural. Yeah, I hadn't seen the Black Lives mural, so I wanted to see it. You know, like the street paint, and they had like the what you call it, the shops down there boarded up and people had painted them, but we missed that. So we just went down there because me and Bree wanted to see it. Cool. And we get the scooters, right? It's me, Bree, and Ian, and we're riding, and you know, to start the scooters, it go like you have to kickstart it. Well, if you don't know, if you've never ridden a bird or a lime, or there's one more, but you have to kickstart it, and those things go really fast. They can be super dangerous, hence why I almost lost my ankle. So we were going, and it was time for me to go, and the bike was acting a little jank, like it was not going. So I went down to go like this, zoom, and didn't go, so I went down again, but while my leg was down to like push off again, the scooter took off. So after it took off, I was like, ooh, I felt a little nick on my ankle. I was like, dang, that hurt. So I was just riding with my leg up because I was like, that actually kind of hurt. And then there's like a lot of homeless people in uptown, and they sit on the benches. Like I was driving past a lot of them, or just like people, like I think the majority of them were homeless, but regardless, people, and they were like yelling at me, and I was like, what are they yelling at? So while I'm riding, I look back on my ankle and I see there's blood. I was like, dang, I cut myself. So I'm waiting to catch up to Bree and Ian because I'm in the back, because like I said, my bike was lagging. Child, I looked down at my ankle. My ankle was gushing blood, like, and mind you, I had on my brand new, I might have worn them twice, Stan Smiths, white with the green detail, Stan Smiths. I was so sick. There was blood everywhere, gushing all down the side of my foot, shoe, everything. And I was like, bump my ankle, what about my shoe? So we're like, oh my gosh, we gotta go to the store, look for band-aids. So Ian's like, oh yeah, I know a place, it's right around the street. We go probably like 5 more minutes down the street, like we going down hills, around corners. We like, Ian, we thought you said it was around the corner. So we go to Harris Theater. I'm at Harris Theater, walking in there barefoot, and I'm trying not to like bleed for real, because I asked Ian to get the band-aids, but they was taking too long. So I went there myself. got the band-aids and everything, and then I was like, shoot, I need to pour the peroxide on it. So I go outside, pour the peroxide on my foot, whatever. And at this point, like, it looks really, really bad, but I'm not feeling anything because, like, my adrenaline is rushing. So they're like, so do you want to go home? And I'm like, no, we already are in the middle of Uptown, so I still want to see, you know, the mural. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I put the band-aid up, whatever. That's why. That's why y'all saw me take the pictures with one shoe, because my other shoe had blood all on it, and I was like, dang. And I was trying to get Brie to take the pictures without my foot in it, but she already took the pictures with my foot in it, so I was like, whatever. So yeah, I was still wobbling, still didn't feel it. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to the house. The first thing I did when I got back to the house was make sure I got that blood out my shoes, okay? The very first thing, I was like, oh, no. That sounds so bad. Before I clean my ankle again, I clean my shoes. But yes, I was more worried about my shoes than my ankle at that point, even though, like, my ankle could have been done for or whatever. So, and what was bad, too, was I was dog sitting. This happened the day Kayla dropped her dog off. Her and Bradley went to California for a wedding and dropped their dog off. I'm like, dang, I can't even walk you for real. Nipsey? So that night, around 1 a.m., I was in excruciating pain. Like, excruciating pain. I have never felt so much pain in my life. And I for real thought I was going to die. Like, I slept on the couch because I was like, I need to elevate my foot or whatever. And I didn't feel like going to the bed because my bed was elevated. I didn't feel like hopping up. So I just slept on the couch. And I legit sat there for like probably 3 hours staring at my foot. And it got to the point where I was like nauseous. I couldn't even walk. And luckily I had like, my floors are hardwood, and I had a rolling chair on my desk in my living room. So I was like rolling around. I took some medicine. I took like 3 extra strength Tylenols. I was like, Lord Jesus, please just get me through this night. I was like, Lord, I was praying. I felt like I was gonna die. So that happened, and then the next morning, it wasn't, I felt so much better. Everybody's like, ew, Cheyenne, you need stitches. I'm like, I'm not doing stitches. Mind you, I hate needles, okay? I hate needles. If it's not dealing with tattoos, I'm not doing it. Like, I still be like apprehensive about getting like regular shots. Oh, no. I'm like, ooh, hate it. So, and I think it's because you can see the length of the needle. With tattoos, you can't really see the needle. Like, the needle might be this big, but you're not looking at it for real. But when I'm getting a shot, or when you're getting a shot, the needle is this big, and you feel every inch of that needle going into your arm. Okay? And I just be sitting there staring at them like, yeah. So, yeah, I did not want to go get stitches. This happened Thursday, so I want to say maybe Sunday, Monday. It was like 3 days later. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Sunday I went, no, it's Saturday. Saturday I went to urgent care or whatever. First off, side note, healthcare is a scam. Let me tell you why. So I went in there. I called them, whatever, to get the stitches. They're like, yeah, come in, blah, blah, blah. So I called them, scheduled appointment, went. And first, on the way there, I was having a panic attack, dead throat panic attack. Because I am terrified of needles, and I was just so scared. And I called my dad to ask him what I should do. He didn't make it any better. He was like, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but blah 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 blah, and this, that, and the third. And I was just like, Dad, you're not helping. Like, I was in the car. I had to call Becca. Thank God for her. She calmed me down. That's a side note. But okay, back to why healthcare is a scam. So I went in there, set my to get my appointment, and the lady was like, okay, it's gonna be $50. And I'm like, shoot, I don't want to pay that money, but whatever, because I have to pack. So that's really the only reason why, because I was moving out, and I didn't hire anybody to get, like, I didn't hire movers. I was doing it myself, basically. Like, I had friends who helped, but basically I would be doing the majority of the work. So I was like, okay, let me go to Stitches. When to go to Stitches, they said it was $50. I said, so now I'm like, can I get a consultation? Because you're asking for, she asked for the $50 up front. I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to need stitches for real. So is there any way like I can just get the consultation and then if I need the stitches, pay for that? She's like, no, you're going to pay $50 regardless. So I'm like, even if the doctor doesn't do anything, I'm going to pay $50. Because I'm like, at this point, if I pay $50, you need to put a stitch or two in there, something. So she was like, yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, whatever. My dad, bless him, sent me the money. I didn't need him to, but he was nice enough, sent me the money. I was like, fine, I'm here, whatever. Because they were like, you can go to the emergency room and they'll do it and then they'll put it on your insurance, this, that, and the third. I was like, no, I'm not trying to go to the emergency room with corona and all that other stuff. So let me just do it while I'm here. Went back in, boom. So I go in there and the women at the desk are at the front desk are black, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, whatever. The doctor in the back was white. That man was more helpful than the women up front. And this is what I mean by like why when I say black people don't, like, you would think they would look out for you, but they didn't in this case. And I was so upset because I went back there just for that doctor to tell me, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Just continue to put ointment on it and escalate it. And he tried to prescribe me some medicine. I said, I'm not paying for no medicine. Neosporin would do the job. But he was nice enough to wrap it up for me. And he also told me that you're supposed to get stitches like within the first 12 hours of the accident. And after that, most of the time people won't do it unless it's like a facial cut. I was like, I never done that because I've had so many instances where I should have got stitches. I had a cut on my thigh where I got gashed my glass because Amari wanted to throw a broken bottle in her trash. It was my turn to take trash out. Boom, gash in my thigh. I crashed a mini motorcycle. Should got stitches. Didn't. I had like a piece of metal thrown at my face. My chin was like constantly bleeding. I was supposed to get stitches for that. Didn't. So I'm thinking like I didn't really need stitches. And the one time I go to inquire about stitches and actually pay to get stitches, y'all not giving me stitches. So I ain't never getting stitches again unless I'm literally looking deep down in my ankle or in my meat, because I was like, oh, this is a deep cut. And I was looking at some white meat on my ankle, so I was thinking they was gonna give me some stitches, and I went in there and they didn't even give me no stitches. And I was so pissed. I was like, wow, a scam. So when he told me that, so I was like, why didn't the ladies at the front desk ask me when the accident happened? Because that would have saved me my time and my money. He was like, well, I don't know. And he tried to go talk to the manager, and I heard the same lady from the front have an attitude like, oh, what she need? She blah, 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 blah. Ma'am, I can hear your whole conversation. Like, please don't. I may be limping, but you can come see about this, because whatever you got to say, you can move that curtain back and say it to my face, because I can hear you. Thank you. So, yeah, didn't get the stitches, whatever. Waste of time, money, and my poor little tears, because I had my little anxiety attack or a panic attack. The crazy thing is, when I get hurt, I know my body. I know my body. And I know I need to go to no doctors. I know I didn't need to go to the doctor for real. I mean, I should have went when it first happened, but I know I ain't need to go to the doctor for real. Because I don't know, I should just not listen to people. Because I told Ty told her mom, and Ty's mom was texting me like, Cheyenne, please go to the doctor. Like, excuse me, Ty? Folks was like, go to the doctor. You're gonna get your foot, you might get infected. You might get your foot, have to get your foot amputated. Why nobody finna get that foot amputated sitting in the house? I wasn't going nowhere. I couldn't walk. Where I was gonna be going? I didn't have no crutches. I didn't have no wheelchair. I didn't have nobody to drive me around. So where I was gonna go for my foot to get amputated? I know that peroxide was good enough to clean it out. I did a good job cleaning it out with that peroxide. I cleaned it out almost 3 times a day, 4 times in the morning. I did it in the morning and the night, and just sometimes for fun if I felt like looking at the little bubbles popping about, because I felt like it was doing the job. And I was feeling like the peroxide was speeding up the process, so I was just like, can y'all back up please? So went back to my place and I was packing. And you know, when you lift like boxes and stuff, you're supposed to lift with your legs. I could not lift anything with my legs because my ankle could not, I couldn't put no pressure on my ankle. So that was god awful trying to lift stuff. The next day, like when I completely moved out, my whole back, my body was aching. I had to take a bath. It was hurting so bad. Every time people see me, they laugh at me. Because I don't really tell people, but when I do tell people, they be like, oh, Cheyenne, they laugh. And then when they actually see me limping, they like, dang, like, oh, you're actually hurt. Yes, you thought I was playing, but I guess it's because I don't hurt myself for real. But whenever I do hurt myself, it does happen. Like dumb things do happen to me. Like last year when I hurt myself, was it New Year's? The New Year's before that, like I ran and fell into a pothole. Like was nobody there, but when I came back inside the party, like they thought I was kidding. But we went upstairs and I had pulled my pants down. There's blood everywhere. And when I got hurt on the motorcycle, like it was because I ran into a mailbox. So like the way I like get hurt is like really unfortunate and like clumsy to a sense. Cause like how you fall in a pothole? I was running full speed and fell in a pothole. And I just laid there. And luckily there was someone next to me and he picked me up, because I was just gonna stay there for a while. But he definitely helped me up. So that was crazy. That's how I almost lost my ankle to a bird scooter. And yes, I'm a little traumatized because I do want to like ride bikes and skateboards and the more birds, but I'm not allowing myself to do that because I feel like anything would jack my ankle up. It's probably like tomorrow will be 3 weeks and I can't even dance. I try to bend down and do a little toot toot. My ankle's not having that. I try to run when I'm taking Nola out. That's not happening. So I don't know what I did to my ankle. Like there's definitely some serious damage. But yeah. That's how I almost lost my ankle. Oh yeah. Quick plug. You guys, I am a newly ambassador for Vibe Season. Okay, they're a jewelry company, customized jewelry, gold, silver. Yes, you can get a cute nameplate. I got an anklet with the C on it. I got me and Ty matching ones for our birthday. But you can get tons of cute stuff. They got earrings, rings, all those things that you can get customized or just like cute little designs. And if you use my code SHEYZ, CHEYZ 50, you get 50% off. And that's the tea. So thanks again for watching another of my videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. I have a interesting video and exciting surprise for you guys in my next video. So be sure to hit that notification button so you know when I post new content. And thanks again. I will see you guys later. Bye.